Hello, you are here at the Chistel, CHISTELL.com YouTube channel, and I am author Denise Turney. I'm the author of the book Love Pour Over Me and currently working on God is Glory. I've also authored other books, Portia, Long Walk Up. You can learn more about my writings and my books and read free excerpts at Chistel, again, CHISTELL.com, chisel.com. But today, what I want to talk about are free ways to promote your books. And now you can use these because I also am a freelance writer, and I write for clients around the globe who operate their businesses in different markets and different industries. You can use a lot of these things I'm going to share with you, whether you are a self-published author, you have a major book publisher behind you, or you have other products or services that you're trying to sell. You could be an independent contractor who's launching out on your own. So some of the ways for writers is you can actually contact me and appear on my radio show Off the Shelf, and we're going into our 13th year. We've had New York Times and Essence best-selling authors on Off the Shelf, and we have people who you see on television every day also who have been on Off the Shelf. The Book Lovers Haven, you can subscribe to that. And now I don't, this doesn't, Book Lovers Haven is not a lot of authors featured here. So that's a newsletter that I started again probably about 14 years ago. But you can subscribe to the Book Lovers Haven. It's not an advert thing where you're going to get a lot of ads. You're going to get an author feature interview, and it's through Chistel, CHISTELL.com. So that's Off the Shelf. I'm not guaranteeing you'll be on the show, but Off the Shelf and Book Lovers Haven, that one is even less chance probably, but it's worth it. So the Book Lovers Haven and Off the Shelf, and that would be through me. So some other things you can do, you can get some car magnets. And Vista Print is just one place. There are a lot of local shops who do signs and different things. Office superstores like Staples. Is it Office Depot? You guys might know that better than I do, but Office Depot, they also do magnets and signs that you can use. And major corporations get signs, and a lot of things that big corporations do is the same thing you can do. You just probably do it on a smaller scale. Postcards are good. Postcards, bookmarks, and leave some everywhere you go. Keep copies of your books or excerpts with you. Don't get frustrated if you don't get sales. Just keep leaving things. Somebody's gonna see it. Just make it, instead of getting frustrated and saying you didn't get sales. Just say I'm going to leave at least 10 or 20 things a week somewhere, and let it do its work. Okay. Blogging is another thing you can do. Some authors blog once a week, some blog twice a month, once a month. I do a lot of writing again for clients. So I also have a blog as well. And that's another way to keep your website current, which search engines love, is through blogging. And try to personalize your blog so readers feel like they know you and they're connecting with you and developing a relationship with you. Something I like to do at Off the Shelf, by the way, for each guest. I find that that's a good thing. Um, Again, I said car magnets. Just put them right on your car after you get them made. Try a cover of your book. Try or several of your books, and always include your website URL. And actually, you can get some stamps. I actually was looking over because I have two sitting over here on my counter for with your website URL on them. Put it on all your envelope return address. Put it on your when you send in bills and write out your checks. Boom, put that website URL on there. Actually, have it on your check. You can put your website URL. I have it on mine. Also, book reviews. Book reviews are another way. There are also services that you can pay. They won't write a certain type of book review for you, but you can get more the volume of book reviews if you pay for it. I choose not to do that, but you can. And if somebody reads your book, just encourage them to put up a review. Some people don't. I personally don't know if I've ever done it. Maybe just once, written a review on a book, and I've read a lot of books. Social media is another way that you can spread the word. Oh, this is free. Except for you would have to pay, okay, you would have to pay for postcards and the card magnets and etc. But that's it. And they're not that expensive. You could get some card magnets for probably about $30. Social media, and you can do paid ads. I find that about one, maybe 5% of people who are following you will actually read and respond to something you post. So you want the volume of people that you have on Twitter and Facebook and Pinterest and Instagram. I don't use Instagram, not that I couldn't. I just limit the numbers of social media sites I'm on, and Google Plus. But the more people you have following you, you connect with regularly, the better chances of more people seeing it, because not everybody's going to look at what you post. But social media, videos, hello, YouTube channel here at chisel.com. If you do videos, get a schedule going and make sure you put things out regularly. If you put it out every Monday, then every Monday. Or once a week, and try to keep the days close. If it's sometimes Friday, sometimes Saturday, because as you grow your subscriber base, people are going to start looking for your new stuff to come out. Free excerpts, which you can get like of my books, Denise Turney at Chisel, CHISTELL.com. We know at Amazon.com that I can't tell you how many books I've bought from Amazon because I could read the free excerpt and make sure I wanted the book. And you can do that again for my books at Chisel, CHISTELL.com, or Amazon.com as well. Speaker events. If you go to speaker events, like I interviewed a nurse educator who also is a novelist on Off the Shelf this morning, and I bought a copy of her book, A Generation of Curses, after listening to her talk about it. But she takes her book, she said, to her nurse educator speaking events. She works with a college. Can I bring my novels with me? They say sure, and that's a good way to get exposure as well. You can also attend festivals, and if you're a company, let's say you're not selling books, but you're listening to everything I'm saying, and you could also use those tips as well. You can also attend charity events. You can attend other events. You can sponsor conferences, and you won't be the only one. You can go in with a couple of other people, and when they give out their swag bags and their free giveaways, just make sure your logo and your website URL is included since you're sponsoring the event. Those are just a few ways. There are so many others. You could do a newsletter. You can do radio interviews with other radio stations. You can start your own radio show and promote it. You could do some public broadcasting radio, local radio shows, and start hosting your own TV show. I could go on and on and on. There's so many ways to spread the word about what it is that you do. And I hope that you will go out and get a copy of Love Pour Over Me by me, Denise Turney, and visit me online and bookmark my website, chisel.com, CHISTELL.com, and become a member of our growing subscriber list. And it's growing, and I'm very happy about that here at YouTube. Bye for now, and remember, you are incredibly awesome.